What's up YouTube, this is Mathos97 and welcome back to my Pokémon XD Gale of Darkness adventure. Last time I was debating between dropping off Voltaire in exchange for Salamence, and I have decided to box Voltaire probably for the rest of this playthrough. Unfortunately, I need to have some sort of a Shadow Pokemon in my arsenal to try to help bridge the gap. However, I decided not to go for Salamence. Now, Salamence would be pretty useful. If we take a quick look at the stats, it's got more HP, more attack, more defense, just everything. It has more than Voltaire. But, in looking at attacks, all it has is Shadow Rush, and that's not a very powerful attack. It's faster than anything that I have, and it does have a really bulky physical attack, and plus Intimidate would really help. You know what, maybe I'll have to drop off 2 Pokemon, but the other option I was looking at was Starmie. Now, its stats overall they're not really great, but in most of these categories, Starmie is higher than Voltaire, and plus it has both Shadow Storm and Shadow Break, so I have a singular physical attack, and what I think is a special attack, and it hits both enemy Pokemon. Now, the chances are I'm going to be running into more so Shadow Pokemon here in the end, but I think having Starmie on the team, just having those 2 attacks, plus the speed boost, I think would really benefit, because that's one thing I've been lacking here has been speed, because Archer and Xavier, at one point they were kind of fast, but look at this, 86, 86, that's nothing. You want to know how fast that Dugtrio was and it was able to outspeed me? Dugtrio was only a 96, and it had me completely outclassed in speed, whereas Starmie even had Salamence beat with a solid 123, I believe it was. But if I had to drop somebody else off, the only one that I could really look at here would be either Walter or Xavier. Just taking a look at their stats, though. Walter's attack is lower. Defense is lower. Special attack is lower. Special defense is lower. Speed is lower. It looks like we're not going to get that Wall Rain. I know I just dropped all that stuff in the Ice Beam. Actually, but do I really want to drop Walter? That's the thing. Avalanche, Archer, Ashton, they're definitely not going anywhere. Having Salamence on the team, it's level 50. Intimidate, if nothing else, Intimidate would really help with cutting down attack. Plus, it can take an abundance of hits. Not so much, it's not exactly the best stat that it has, it's defense and special defense, but that's still more than a lot of the Pokemon on my team at the moment. Definitely more than Walter. Shadow Rush, not the best move that I have, but that attack stat kind of makes up for it. I think I might have to go with Salamence. This means that I'm going to lose out on the Mystic Water, but I might, you know what, I might take that away just to be safe, because maybe, you never know, maybe Starmie will pick up a water move as it level, if I can even unlock it that far. I don't remember how much, well, I can't even say that I don't remember, because I don't know what all I have left. So I'm going to take that down. See, I've played this game so many times, but I've just never made it to this far, to this point in the game. And I like playing it blind, because I really don't know what comes next. And as long as it's not like a Pokemon, you know what, I'm going to put these in a separate box. I'll put these in box 8. This is the honorary, this is the Hall of Fame, box. Can I name boxes? Yes, I can. This is going to be the Hall of Fame, where we retire. It's not going to fit in there, is it? Okay, H O F. There we go. Hall of Fame. Or do I need to put the, I guess that would be proper. The Hall of Fame. So this is where we are going to retire Voltaire and Walter. It looks as though their time in the series is done. We'll take a moment to reflect. Met in the Cipher Lab, both of these two, both at level 17. We got them from the Hexagon brothers. We've known him for quite some time. Along with them, I mean, most of the Pokemon that I have on the team, we got fairly early on. Ashton was from the Hexagon Brothers. Archer was from the Hexagon Brothers. Avalanche was even earlier than that. And Xavier... When did we get Xavier? Fenax City, so that was a bit later on. But I think it's time for a change. I would like to hang on to the team, but this really is a different Pokemon game in all different aspects. And as well, the way that it's structured, how it plays out, what you're supposed to do, it is also different than the traditional Pokemon game. You know, in the usual games, you're supposed to have, you collect your party of 6, you build them up, and that's who you run with. But in this game, it gives you opportunity after opportunity to replace your teammates, and if you don't, like I did, then you either have to grind, well, you either grind or you get your ass kicked. And I did not grind, so I got my ass kicked on numerous occasions. So, we have to evolve with the game. I'm gonna go ahead right now and lead with my 2 shadows, just to try to actually just running around I think lowers the meter. I'm gonna leave Salamence out front just because having that, the Intimidate is really gonna help. I guess I will throw, I'll throw Ashton up there. I'll leave Starmie in the back for now. So I don't know if there's anything that I can find here other than that little elevator that's gonna take me up. Let me see if there's any other items lying about or any traders that wanna drop down to fight me. These look like you'd be able to climb up them, but it doesn't seem as though you can. So I guess that means no exploring in this area. You got the item boxes. Wait a minute. What battle is that? Because that's not... No, that's just a Cipher battle. I thought that was maybe like me, because it was a Xatu, but I guess not. So I already healed. I guess the only place to go is up. So let's go on up. Oh man. Oh man, is this it? Is this the final battle right here? Ho ho ho. So you have come this far. I had no idea that a mere child like you would pursue me this long. Professor Crane, Data ROMs, and the Lair. You alone derailed every one of our well-laid plans. Well, perhaps not just you. The news broadcast by ONBS did not help Cipher's cause at all. However, my Shadow Pokemon plan isn't finished yet. The final act is about to unfold. Having come this far, I think you've earned the right to know what I have planned. The creation of Shadow Pokemon that permanently resist purification. That was the first step. Next, I plan to create an army of Shadow Pokemon that work independently of my orders alone. When this second step is done, I will take over the world without having to rely on bothersome people. And now... Oh my goodness. Let me introduce you to my faithful servant, the one that shall become the central figure in my Shadow Pokemon army. Come forth, XD001. Oh my god. Codename XD001, now freed of all adjustments, I present to you Shadow Lugia. This Lugia is the first of the Shadow Pokemon that cannot be purified. Now, let us celebrate the completion of my Shadow Pokemon plan in advance. Fall prey to Shadow Lugia. Oh my god. Well, Salamence, welcome to the team. Now help me take this thing down. I guess that Intimidate is gonna help in this situation. I guess what I can do here is just keep switching out, keep intimidating. Don't really know what else to do. Oh wait, what if? Let me try to confuse this Lugia. I'm gonna assume it's gonna go for a Shadow attack. So, how about I switch Salamence to Avalanche and swap Ashton to Starmie? Hopefully that'll throw this Lugia off balance a little bit. Hopefully it's going to try to attack Avalanche. But if it does like a Shadow Storm, then I'm kind of out of luck anyway. I'm imagining that if it's impure, or not impure, if it's, oh, there's Shadow Storm, so it was pointless what I did anyway. No. So I'm guessing, like, if it can't be purified, does that mean I can't capture it as well? That might not necessarily be true, but I guess I'll see what I can do. And Starmie, we're going to swap back to Salamence, lower that attack once again. Although, if Shadow Storm is a special attack, then this really doesn't do anything. I mean, unless it has a physical attack that it could potentially use. Shadow Blast. Oh, God. Okay. That's fine. If that's who you choose to attack, that's cool. On return, that didn't do as much as I would have liked, but it also wasn't terrible. Gonna swap Salamence again. I guess back to Starmie. This is what I'll have to do for now. I could just go straight for the Master Ball, but really, where's the fun in that? Now, if I have to fight Greevil immediately after this, then I'm kind of shooting myself in the foot here. But again, I don't know what happens, so if that is the case, oops. I've got like 3 Timer Balls and an Ultra Ball though, so not really much I can do beyond this point. And Starmie, I guess, I can switch out, I suppose. Bring in Archer, because I've already lowered its attack, so if it's going to be using special attacks, Archer at least has a decent special defense, just not a physical defense. And I've already worn down its attack enough with Intimidate, that we should be okay. Man, this is intense. I'm digging this music. Oh, there's Shadow Storm again. Oh, man. Okay, we do the switch yet again. Starmie coming out. And Archer, let's flamethrower it. Oh, that's if Archer can survive a Shadow Storm. Oh. Oh, wait, maybe. Maybe, just maybe. Yes. Archer did. Awesome. So I can at least get off one flamethrower. Oh, a critical hit, too. Okay, that's actually not bad. I am going to Shadow Break it. And I'm going to swap to Salamence. Come on, this could be my chance. Shadow Blast, well, I've got resistance on both ends. Nothing. The only thing is now if I want to switch out, I don't have like a guaranteed target for Lugia, so I don't know who Lugia would go for. Probably Starmie, because Starmie's the lower level. So I guess I can Shadow Break again. And Salamence I'll swap to Ashton, I suppose. There's nothing really that I can do at this point to, like, affect it status-wise. Like, to get off the... Oh, Shadow Storm, it could do that, too. But, like, I can't put it to sleep or anything. I can't paralyze it unless it gets, like, static on Ashton. I can't hit it with, what else would I even use? Poison, but that would kill it. I just gotta keep Shadow Breaking, I suppose. I'll probably eventually get locked into a Fever Pitch, but what really... I mean, there's not much I can do beyond that. It's just whatever happens, happens, I suppose. I might as well just leave these two out beyond this point. Because it's just a matter of whittling away at it. And I'd rather not, if I have to fight Greevil after this, I'd rather not get all my Pokemon, like, completely torn apart by this thing. Okay, so... I don't know if I want to do another Shadow Break, because I think I could get one more hit in, but I don't want it to die by, like, a crit or something. What are my two attacks? Shadow Hold prevents fleeing. Well, it's not going to flee. Or cuts evasiveness. Shadow Rush is actually weaker, but his attack is through the roof. Okay. Should I try to heal one of my teammates just in case I have to go into battle right after this? I guess Greevil would be the final fight, so now would be the time to use items if I feel that I need to. Maybe I'll wait one more turn. One more turn. I'm going to Shadow Break one more time. Because I think it has a sliver of health there. I'm gonna go for the Timer Ball. That'd be great if I could catch it right here and just end it. Highly unlikely though, but wishful thinking for the win. 1, 2. No, not even close. Not even close. Oh. Now I worry that I'm gonna accidentally knock it out, and then I'm going to cry. Let's hope not. Okay, one tiny little sliver of health. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna throw another Timer Ball. And for Salamence, I'm gonna throw in one of these Hyper Potions. Heal Avalanche. Come on, Lucky Timer Ball. You can do it. I'm gonna try to avoid using the Master Ball if at all possible. 1, 2, 3. Getting closer, getting closer. But I've only got one Timer Ball and one Ultra Ball, and those are realistically my best shots at catching this thing. I'm gonna have to use a healing item on Starmie, so that Starmie doesn't die on me. So I'll throw in a Hyper Potion on Starmie. And Salamence, I'm going to try to mix it up a little bit, just to see if, like, maybe it resets whatever, like, algorithm that goes into catching these things. So I'm just gonna throw a regular Pokeball. Just to, I don't know, do whatever I can to increase my potential chance to voodoo magic stuff. I don't know. 1, 2, no, just 1. Although that'd be awesome if I could catch it on video of me, like, catching this thing with, like, a straight Pokeball or something. Not like that really matters at this stage. I just want to catch it and be done with it. Oh, okay. But the good thing is, I am resisted to all of these moves. Okay, so I'm going to go for the Ultra Ball, save the Timer Ball, and I can... Do I use another Hyper Potion here? I guess so. But then at this point, I want to be careful. Like, I'm not going to use any more after this. I'm not going to use one on Ashton. I'll use it on Archer because Archer's pretty low, but I want to save the other items for the fight with Greevil. Because I assume that a fight with Greevil comes after this. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Only 2. The intensity is real right now. Okay. Try again. Reset the out. Let's go with a Premier Ball. Lugia is the premier Pokemon here. And I'll Shadow Hold. Shadow Hold just to ensure that it stays in the ball. Come on, you're the premier athlete, Lugia. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness. I'm probably gonna end up having to use the Master Ball. If I had stocked up more on other Pokeballs, then I would be in a better situation right now. I could try to drag this out a little longer. Okay. There's the first fever pitch. It took quite a while to get there, but it finally happened. And now I can't swap out Salamence even if I wanted to. So I guess I'll go for the Timer Ball. Then it'll be the Pokeball. If that doesn't work, then it's Master Ball. Or I knock it out. Whichever I decide to do. Or should I do the Pokeball first? No, I'll throw the Timer Ball. The Timer Ball has the better chance of catching it. Or no, I should throw the Pokeball just to increase the Timer Ball's chance of catching it. No. I'm gonna do the Timer Ball now. Because I've already had enough turns. I don't think the Timer Ball goes any further than that. Than what I've already done. I guess Shadow Hold again. So I'm already in a fever pitch. Here we go. Timer Ball. Come on, Lugia. Stay in the ball. 1, 2. Not even 2. It's gonna be Master Ball. The Pokeball is not gonna do it. It's gonna be the Master Ball. I can see it now. I'm not gonna get lucky with this Pokeball, unfortunately. But we can hope. We can hope that this Pokeball is gonna be the thing to do it. Come on. Cross your fingers. This is gonna be the one. 1, 2, not even close. It's Master Ball then. Didn't want to use it. It's either that or I knock it out. I'm honestly okay with either. Yeah, I went through all this. I guess I should just Master Ball it. Now watch, if there's like some big boss after this, and it's like, yeah, you kind of needed that Master Ball, and I'd be like, whoa, I can't do anything after this. Well, then that's on me. I was hoping not to use the Master Ball. I feel like that just kind of takes away any sort of tension out of the whole thing, you know, just throwing the Master Ball. That's why I tried to catch it with anything other than it, but it just couldn't be done.